then you might need to borrow from the whole number, okay? Or making them both improper fractions, okay? Here's a better example of the regrouping method, where 3/8 isn't big enough to take away 6/8, so we've got to borrow 1 from the 4 and make it a 3 and add 8/8 to 3/8. Lesson exercise 8 asks us to compute 2.5 plus 6 and 5/6 with regrouping. And then lesson exercise 9 asks us to do it with subtraction. So I'm going to do that one. This one's again in the homework. So 8 2/3 minus 3 5/6. With the regrouping method, we still need to get common denominators. With either method, we still need to get common denominators. So let's see. Least common denominator is 6. So we'll multiply this by 2 over 2. So that would be 8 4/6 minus 3 5/6. Here we have that situation where 4/6 is not big enough to take away 5/6. So we're going to borrow 1 from the 8. So I'm going to rewrite that as 7 6/6. So think of this as a different way to write 8. Plus the 4/6 we already have, minus 3 5/6. So this would be 7 10/6 minus 3 5/6. All right, so 7 minus 3 is 4. 10/6 minus 5/6 is 5/6. And that would be our answer by the regrouping method. With the improper fraction method, let's see, we would change 2.5 and 3 5/6. So 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5 halves. Oh, where did I get 2.5? Whoops, sorry. Let me start over. I jumped a problem there. 8 2/3 minus 3 5/6. All right, so 8 times 3 is 24, 25, 26 thirds minus 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 sixths. Common denominators still required. So if we multiply this first one by 2, we get 52 sixths minus 23 sixths, which gives me what? 29 sixths. Then we have to figure out how many times 6 goes into 29, which would be 4 times with 5 6 left over. And we get the same answer there either way. The last thing this section talks about is fractions and calculators. Basically, the message is just make sure that you know how your calculator operates with fractions, whether it's a graphing calculator or a scientific calculator.